So anyway, we're back. WWE 2K24. New packs. Legend Series 2. I don't know. We're going to take a look at them. I kind of glanced at them. I did glance at these earlier. So we're going to glance at them. Give a little review of these packs. Um, the first thing I do want to talk about is that these packs are pretty much the same price as the SummerSlam packs. So that's good. We like the same price. The odds on the the odds on the oh god, the odds on the basic is 2% diamond, 4% amethyst, 5% ruby. And I did want to look at one thing while I'm in here. Okay, so pack odds on these were 3% diamonds. It's the worst. It's worst pack odds for diamonds. This one is, well, let's look at this first. So this one is 3%, so it's bigger pack odds if you buy the 10 pack for diamonds anyway. 3, 4, 5, 6, which this one is 2, 4, 5, 6. So I'm not even going to. I don't even care about the other ones. I'm not going to mention them now because it's dumb that they're even in there. But the deluxe pack, we're looking at 6, 8, 10, 6, 8, and 10. And these were 5, 7, and 10, so it's a little bit better on the deluxe for diamonds. And then this 6, 7, and 10, so it's one less for amethyst. And 5, 7, and 10. So if you buy it's the most ridiculous. It really is, in my opinion, one of the most ridiculous thing that 2K has done. And I don't think it was this way. I don't know. Maybe I didn't look at the pack odds on this last year. I don't remember. But this is the worst. Well, I mean, I don't know if I can say it's the worst idea because there's a lot of worst ideas packed into this game, packed into this mode this year. A lot of worst ideas. But the pack odds, man, it's if you buy 20 pack, you're getting 1 less percent on diamond and 1 less percent on amethyst from just buying singles. Is there a discount on them? I don't know. I'm not going to do the math because I don't really care enough to do the math on it today. But let's look at the cards. Now I'm not going to look at the cards in the pack because it's just such a cluster to do that. So we're going to go over here to the collection. Look at them here. Well, the first thing you'll notice is that this pack has the Superstar Series 2 and it has Legends 2. So there's 64 cards in the Legends 2 and 206 Superstar Series 2. So you're looking at these packs. There are 270 cards eligible to be pulled from these packs, which is pretty terrible. I'm just going to tell you, pretty terrible. Now, cards, we've got several diamonds. I mean, you look at that. I mean, that's like a lot of diamonds. There's 10, 13 diamonds in here. Pretty cool. But you only have like a 10 or 6% chance of pulling one of them. So, it's going to be hard to get these diamonds. I'm not going to lie, man. These diamonds are going to be hard to come by in these packs. But let's get a look at them. Birthday at Mount Heart, definitely a legend. Sting Like a Bee, all the answers I don't care for, always see coming. Those are good badges. They're tier 2. It's a pretty big letdown for a diamond to have just only one gold badge. China, there's another legend. Sting Like a Bee, Rebel Rouser Sting Like a Bee tier 2, Rebel Rouser tier 4, Heavy Handed tier 4, Merciless. So, pretty good card. Not bad. Could be better for a diamond. Macho Man, Legend, Sting Like a Bee, tier 3, Rebel Rouser tier 4, Top Bomber. You always see it coming. Not a bad. Andre the Giant. I'm going to assume they all have resiliency. I'm not going to look at that. Sting Like a Bee, tier 3, Heavy Handed tier 4, Wet Blanket tier 1, Energetic, Yeah, I mean, that's okay card. I've never really liked the way Andre plays, though, I'll be honest. Batista, Sting Like a Bee, tier 4, Heavy Handed tier 2, and Merciless. So, okay, I guess. Booker T. Rabble Rouser tier 2, Sting Like a B tier 3, going in hot, and it's okay. It's this year the way they added the Galaxy Opals kind of made the diamonds take the diamonds this year kind of like amethyst last year as far as badges goes. Bray Wyatt, going in hot, Sting Like a B, Merciless, Heavy Handed. They're not a bad card. Eddie, last year they did Eddie wrong. Was it last? They did Eddie wrong on pretty much all of the cards. And this year looks like it's gonna be not a whole lot different. He has Rabble Rouser tier 4, which is awesome. But all the answers is trash. I mean, Born to Fly and Dot Bomber, I guess, are okay. I mean, they fit, but there's no stun. There's 0 stun here. I mean, all the answers is your stun, and all the answers is a terrible way to stun, especially as a tier 2. They just don't. I don't know why they just do Eddie so wrong, man, with these cards. We have Kane, tier 4 Wet Blanket, Sting Like a B tier 3, and Heavy Hand tier 3. Not a bad card. Kurt, Sting Like a B tier 3, Reverser tier 2. The answers, I don't know, man. They need to give us. I mean, I don't know that I care this year, to be honest with you, but we really need to give Eddie a good card. There's Hollywood Hogan, tier 3, Wet Blanket, tier 4, year card at best. JBL, Sting could be tier 3, Heavy Handed, Wet Blanket, going in hot. And again, it has going in hot, so that kind of offsets some of the weaknesses in the card. And Mankind, those are the diamonds. And Mankind has a tier 2 Sting Like a B, so not a great card. That's the only thing he's got really of any use there as far as I'm concerned. Space Invader, man, submissions are so trash this year, so I just don't know that Space Invader is that great. I think they're trash. I don't know. Then we have British Bulldog, Cactus Jack, Kevin Nash, Lita, Razor, Ramon, Rob Van Dam, Scott Hall, Trish, Ultimate Warrior, Vader, Yokozuna, Ricky Steamboat, Maga, Roddy Piper, Diesel, Dude Love. I mean, it's interesting to me. We've got Cactus Jack, which, I mean, I understand why they're here. You have Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love. I understand why they're here. Harley Race, Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, Sensational Sherry, Dusty Rose, Jerry the King Lawler, Terry Funk, Crushing Rick Rude, Bubba Joe Dudley, Farouk, Honky Tonk Man. There's Jake, one of my favorite cards from last year. Rikishi, Ted DiBiase, Wade Barrett, Big Boss Man. Then we got the rubies. There's a bunch of rubies here. We're not going to go over. We have a Ken Shamrock. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen a Ken Shamrock in the game. I mean, not in the last 3 years anyway. A Ken Shamrock, so that's interesting. Huh. William Regal. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if we've had a William Regal wrestler card. I know we've had like the manager. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so now the collectors thing. For this one you need 7 diamonds. You get a Hulk Hogan. And the Hulk Hogan card, pretty decent. I mean, it's definitely not a bad card. It's a pretty decent card. Last year in this same situation, these would have been all golds probably, or we would have had more golds. But it seemed like it'd be Rouser gold. Heavy Handed is so going in hot. It's a really good. This is a really good card here, to be honest with you, because it does have, going in hot as a tier 2, which isn't, not tier 4, but Rouser. Those combo really well together for fast matches. Wet Blanket, Sting Like a Bee, Heavy Handed, pretty good card. There is a Shawn Michaels, 05. We see it coming, going in hot. Sting like a bee. Merciless. So, pretty decent card. Pretty decent card. Stone Cold. They're getting worse already, as you can tell by the badges, but Sting like a bee and Tier 2 heavy-handed. Rebel Rouser, going in hot. It does have those, so that you know, Merciless too. So that's actually not a terrible card. I do wish he had at least one more gold on there. Triple H 08. Of course he has 5 golds. Sting like a bee Tier 2, heavy-handed Tier 1. Always see it coming. Gold, which I really do like. All the answers, which is trash, where I'm concerned. Merciless, energetic. Yeah, not a terrible card. Could be better. I mean, it does have 5 golds, but Undertaker 98. Blanket, Rabble Rouser, Sting like a bee, heavy-handed. Pretty decent card. Pretty decent card. Those are all 93s. Huh, I figured someone would go down. John Cena 20. So Sting like a bee, gold, heavy-handed 2. You know. The Fiend Bray Wyatt, which is such a cool looking card. Sting like a bee Tier 3 and Rebel Rouser Tier 4 and going in hot Tier 3 and Merciless Tier 4 and Wet Blanket. Yeah, I don't know. Rocco 1. Sting like a bee Tier 3, Rebel Rouser Tier 4. I'm kind of interesting because the rock cards at the early part of the year were like the best cards. This one's kind of okay, but nothing to write home about, and that was all of them. So you have 8 collector's cards here too. So I mean, I'll just be honest. My verdict of this pack. If this was in 23, I would probably be going all in with this pack because one, we would have 64 in there, which is more than you really want, but you could grind pretty easily in 64 in 23. So you have a good chance, and there's a lot of good collectors on it. There's a lot of good cards in this pack between pulls and collectors. So it's a good pack. The problem with the pack is there's 270 cards in it. And the grinding is MFP is not anywhere near as easy to come by this year as it was last year. I mean, not a long shot. It's a long way away. So, and I hate to use that as my thing about saying all packs are bad, but I mean, it's just the truth. The truth. The fact that you have superstars cards in every single pack, and not just a few superstars cards, but 200, in each pack, just so dilutes the usefulness of the pack. You know what I'm saying? It just dilutes it so bad. So my rating is, if this were last year, I would be going in grinding for this pack. I would be pulling this pack as many times as I could. But this year, if you're spending money or you're not spending money, the MFP is very hard earned. So this pack is a graveyard for MFP, for points, for money, because you're going to have a hard time getting any of those, pulling enough packs to get any kind of collectors out of it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just completely whale. And if you've watched my videos, you know my feelings about whaling. So, do what you want. I'm not telling you to do it or not to do it. But I've made my personal opinions on it I'm pretty open about that. That I don't like the idea of spending money on a game like this that doesn't respect your time. But we also got some new live events coming up. So we got the Encore there. We got that Roman coming up later. We got 1985, which is still cage match, 3 custom using Roddy Piper, Amethyst from that pack. Good luck getting it. You get Diamond Ready Rod Popper, which is not great. It's definitely not. I mean, it has a tier 2 thing like a tier 2 wet blanket. It's a usable card, not a great card. And then we have 99, which is Mankind versus The Rock. Looks like Falls Count Anywhere, Superstar Modifier. You get a Dude Love gold card, which looks cool. I won't lie. I wish every card they put out they used a different picture for them. I think that would be. I think it's something they should work on in the game. And I said that last year too. I think every card, like every Dude Love card, should look different from every Dude Love card. You know what I'm saying? Like every the Rock card should look different from every Rock card. You know. So, but anyway, it's kind of a mediocre diamond card, to be honest with you. But so I don't really believe trying to pull these cards for this event is worth it if you want the truth known. Um, again, last year, last year, we were able to grind like we could last year, I would definitely be grinding to try to pull for these cards because that's what I enjoyed doing. But anyway, that's my opinion. I would probably say the packs are probably avoids because of the amount of cards in it. But anyway, I do appreciate you joining us, and we will see you next time.